Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, buckle up your seatbelts because we are about to hit a wave of energy that is going to shake things up. This is November the 18th. We have Mercury retrograde moving from the sign of Sagittarius into the sign of Scorpio. This is going to affect how we communicate, how we interact with each other, and how we express ourselves. There could be mix-ups here, delays, or miscommunication. Okay, so Spirit wants you to be aware of this energy that's going to be floating around. There may be experiences of revisiting things and then a revealing of the truth somewhere and then a releasing. Okay, so I wanted to pull some cards today to see what it is your soul needs to hear as we move through this energy. This is an energy you can't outrun. It's something that you're meant to face because there's some truth that is coming out from this. So let's get into it and see what your soul needs to hear today. All right, Capricorn, let's call in Spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a spirit animal card. This is a spirit animal that is acting as your ally and as your protector as you're moving through this retrograde. So we have the whale that is coming forward for you. Have any of you seen a whale? This is a confirmation. This is your sign. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's bringing you a message about communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart, Capricorn. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. So this is going to be a superpower for you. It's something that your soul is meant to be aware of because as you are going through your life's experiences, there's going to be moments where this guidance is going to be necessary. Okay, so once again, you are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. Okay, so communication is going to be your superpower. Now, if there is some sort of miscommunication, a difference of opinion, this is where we do not need to butt heads, but rather be open to seeing another perspective. Maybe there's somebody there that doesn't want to see your perspective, and that is totally okay, right? There's no need to push it on someone, right? So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you the Death card. So we have an ending and a new beginning. This is not meant to be a scary card. It's just letting you know that something is ending in your life. And I feel this is bringing in a fresher energy, something that needs room to grow. This is why something has to end. Now, the Death card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We also have the Magician card. Look at this. I love this because this is bringing you back to you. Maybe there was something in your life experience that was interfering with your power, with you connecting with yourself to wield your power, to unleash your magic in the world, to co-create your desired reality, your desired experience. They're reconnecting you with that again. Another major arcana card for you, so big changes, and there's that fresh new beginning. There is adventure ahead. There's not much that you need here, Capricorn, so any kind of weight or feeling you have that you need something in order to start again or in order to take up an opportunity or whatever this Fool card energy is, they want you to lighten that load and walk through. This is like a portal. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try to interpret them. This is going to strengthen your interpretation, but it will also, you will receive your own messages. And I love it, Capricorn, when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, this is the energy in the background as you're moving through this Mercury retrograde. So speaking aloud your desires, your wishes, writing them down. You are the magician. You are the architect of your reality, Capricorn. And Spirit is bringing awareness around this. So you may have been seeing things that are connecting you to the magic of you. Maybe there's a TV show or a movie that you watched where the character is reconnecting with their power in some way, and then unleashing it in the world and seeing what they can create with it, right? Transformations, turning points for people. This is what's coming through. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So I want you to also pay attention to the numbers that are coming through these cards. So we have the number 13, the number 1, and the number 0. You might be seeing these numbers individually or as a part of a sequence. This is just a confirmation, a sign that you are connected to this retrograde, to this energy, and to this reading. Okay, so we have the Grim Reaper here. I'm definitely getting fears rising right now, things that are happening in your life that are creating fear within you, and it's halting you in some way. I'm also seeing some of you moving through the energy of death, loss, grief, these kinds of things. And I feel if that is something that you are moving through, it is something that you're creating a relationship with, and it might not make sense to you right now. And there's a lot of different emotions that you are feeling. It feels like a miscommunication between you and your soul, right? And there's a big why that I'm seeing floating around. And what Spirit is doing is reconnecting you with you through this experience, whatever this experience you're having is. And it is shedding an old version of you that, again, is no longer running the show, right? This is you now emerging as this new version of you. This is a death, rebirth energy. And again, the many different experiences that we can go through contribute to us, you know, shedding and rebirthing. So there's definitely an ending that is happening here, something that may be abrupt, something that happened suddenly. And because we have the number 13 here, which is a number that sometimes we have superstitions around, and it depends on whatever you believe to be true for you. But what I'm getting is like a black cat crossing your path, like superstitious things. What is a superstition that you kind of believe in? Share with me in the comment section below here, Capricorn. You know, I've heard this one. I don't know, you know, if you've heard it as well, but if a black cat crosses your path, someone may fall off a ladder or something bad might happen. That's not what the actual message is as it's coming through this card right now. This is just awareness that Spirit is bringing in front of you as a black cat to get you to stop for a second and reconnect with yourself in the present moment, wherever you are. You know, accept where you are, accept yourself as you are within that experience. Let's disconnect from the past and the future. And because I'm saying the word past, I'm getting something from the past that has been holding on to you. This, I do feel, has to do with a version of you. It might not be the whole of you. It's like a little part of you that maybe you just can't let go of. But there's a time in your life coming now through this retrograde that is drawing out this truth. There's something here that you have to face. And maybe there's fear around it. Perhaps you've been in denial because you haven't been wanting to face it. It almost feels like Spirit is calling you out, Capricorn. This is what this retrograde, it's going to get us to go really deep in certain areas of our lives. Some of us are going to feel, again, this energy more intense than others, but it's definitely moving through. So know that you are coming to a place where the old is fading away. It's being asked to be released. And because this old energy is fading, there are things from the past that are revealing themselves. You know, it's, you know, things that were left unsaid, things that were never closed or you never got closure on them. I feel these are going to crop up again. Maybe they're just going to show up in a dream and that's why you're thinking about it, or someone from the past actually shows up. Or there's something to do with family members that you haven't seen in a long time because maybe someone passed away and all of a sudden there's like a reunion and then there's a final goodbye around it. And then everyone kind of parts, the energies move into their own space, their own pathways. So this is what I'm getting here. And there's a major, major release and a healing breakthrough that is happening. And I'm seeing some of you being purified through some sort of process, through some sort of, again, experience you're having. It feels really intense and fear has no power. They want you to face the fear and do it anyways. Put the fear aside. So anytime I feel fear, I just pretend that it's sitting here, right? I just pretend it's another Rhea who's scared and I put her over there on the passenger side and I take the wheel. And the magician is you taking the wheel, trusting that the path ahead and whatever actions you are taking, whatever you decide, there's a purpose and a reason behind it. And you hold the key and you're the one that's opening the door. So doors are opening. I've actually had a lot of messages coming in around opportunities and doors specifically opening for many of you out there. So you'll be seeing some readings around doors opening, many different kinds of doors. And here with the Magician card, again, because you are the one at the forefront, you are the magician that is creating the reality you desire to experience. This is like a Doctor Strange energy. I love Doctor Strange. I believe I am kind of like a Doctor Strange in my own life. You know, I know how to work with energy. I know how to manifest. I know how to do a lot of different kinds of things. And I feel so do you, Capricorn. You also hold the key to this magic. And I feel that this is the key that you're unlocking the door with, is the key to magic. So this is where it's time for you to gather all the ingredients for the recipe of your life. What is it that you desire to create? And what are the ingredients for that recipe? So when I first decided that I wanted to work from home, I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know it was going to be YouTube. I just decided one day, I hit 40. And on that day, my birthday, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I want something different, right? I felt like I'm reaching this milestone and I want to retire by the time I'm 50. So this is the vision I had. And I didn't know what that was going to look like. And what I did was I made a plan. And that's what the magician does. They make that plan. They gather the ingredients. Okay, what the plan is, what do I need to make this? So I thought, let's save some money so I can take 6 months off of work so I can focus on something that I want to create for myself. So I started getting side hustles, doing extra work and making money that way. And finally, after like a year and a half, I was able to save that money and take that time off. And that was scary as heck. That was so scary because I was pulling the security net out from underneath me. I was going to have no income. But I wasn't going to let fear get in the way. So I set the fear aside and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this anyways and we'll see what happens. And that's my motto in life, is Dekhi Jaogi, right? I say that all the time. I'm like, we'll see what happens. I don't know unless I try. And if I try, you just never know. So that's what I did. And that's kind of how I've been in my whole life. So here, Spirit is encouraging you to try and see what you can create with the power that you hold within yourself. What this retrograde is doing is it is strengthening you. It is not there to punish us. It is not there to derail you, but it is actually guiding you. This is through these little processes, these little things that we go through, we elevate and we evolve, right? So this is what's going on. So what is it that you need right now? Do you need to learn something? Or is it that you need support? Like, what is it that you need? Because everything is going to fall into place once you start to take action on it. And action is what unfolds our reality. So they want you to have a plan. They want you to gather the ingredients. It's like baking a cake, right? What do we need to bake a cake? We gather those ingredients and then we start to put the cake together. And then we throw it in the oven and then it's done. We decorate it and then we get to share it with others. This is the same kind of energy coming in for you. It's something that's been within you for a long time. And I feel there's a fire igniting around some sort of passion project or something that makes your heart smile. This could be a relationship that you would like to create. Maybe you want a family. You want love. You want money. You want abundance or peace or whatever this is. You have the ability to create it. So they want you to believe in the power of you, and they want you to take that power of you and wield it in the world by gathering the ingredients for the recipe of whatever it is that you are trying to create. Now you have to actively participate in the co-creating of your reality with spirit. Okay, you can't be, passive here. You have to be in motion, in action. Now, here is confirming something new, something fresh. So this retrograde is going to act like it's shaking things up a little bit. So you may have some miscommunication with someone. Someone sent the wrong email and it created a ruckus or a kerfuffle, like whatever it was. It created this energy and then it calms down. It's kind of like someone shaking a fizzy bottle and then the fizz is all, and then you turn it, you open the lid and all of a sudden it explodes. That is how we're going to feel this energy, is it's fizzing up inside of us and us reacting. So here we want to now step into this energy, aware that we are moving through this, and so is everyone else. And we're going to show up more grounded. We're going to show up lighter, right? We're going to use communication as a superpower, expressing ourselves in ways that is creative, in ways that is productive, in ways that is constructive. And not taking things too hard or not taking things too personally. This is not a moment to be defensive. It's not a moment to be reactive. Rather, you want to connect with an inner child energy within you, where it's like, okay, we are now stepping into this little bit of crazy time, and how can we think of this as an adventure? It feels like an obstacle course, right? This is how this energy is coming in for some of you out there. For some of you, life is already an adventure, and it's like you're ready and prepared for these Mercury retrogrades. So myself and my family, before we entered the month of November, we're like, okay, there's these retrogrades coming in. Let's just all be aware that maybe communication might be affected right now, and we get into a fight or an argument, or someone misunderstands something and then doesn't communicate it, or technology things, or whatever it is. We're ready, we're prepared, right? So this is how this energy is coming in for you as well. The Fool card is opening you up to this fresh new energy, this fresh new experience, where they don't want you to be afraid of what could happen, but rather how you can show up and what you can create in it. It feels fun, and I'm seeing an explosion of color in your world. It's almost like you're painting your world whatever you want. It's like a young child's energy. So they're taking, because past things are coming up, there's a moment in your past that they're bringing forward here, some sort of a reminder of it. Like maybe you bump into someone from your past that, is a doctor, and maybe the doctor said, hey, I was the doctor when your mom gave birth to you. Like these kinds of things that are happening. Random strangers that are actually not random strangers, right? So it's really interesting how this retrograde is working out in your life, Capricorn. There are going to be even online things that you reminisce over. There's going to be nostalgia there as well. And they want you to be open. They want you to be receptive. They want you to get out there and explore. Be curious. Ask questions. Communicate. And if someone miscommunicates, are you sure you heard it right? Let's take a moment, breathe through it, and lighten the load that we're carrying as we're moving into these retrogrades, this one specifically. And you have much more guidance and communication coming in from Spirit at this time. So November the 18th up until I'd say December the 18th, like a full month, there's almost like this thinning of the veil for you. It's because there's a lot of light coming in and a lot of light shining through you. So there's like this thinning, there's this golden light of communication. So you're going to dream more. You're going to connect with lyrics and songs that are very specific to what you've been asking. Or you're listening to something on repeat because it's resonating for you or making you feel a certain way that is confirming what you're going through. Like there's these kinds of energies around as well. And whatever these miscommunications are, whatever these like interferences in communication, they're going to clear up. This energy is only temporary. It too shall pass. Okay, so any kind of stress or worry that you're carrying, they want you to set that aside for now. And they want you to shine your light in the world. They want you to rise up every single day in your world as the sun does for us every single day. Right? It shines brightly every single day. This is exactly how they want you to rise in your own day, to create what it is that you desire to create. You hold the power for that. And you're going to be very magnetic. Okay, because we have the Magician and we have the Fool card. You're going to see that your manifestations are fast-tracked. Things are happening quickly. Synchronicities, it's all falling into place for you right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a message from your angels and ancestors. This is additional support for you as you're moving through this intense retrograde. So we are getting here is White Witch. The White Witch is coming forward. So this is be the light. There it is. Be the light. Be the light. Some of you are white witches out there. We have an owl on this image as well. So the owl is coming in as another spirit animal that is guiding you at this time, along with the moth. This owl has antlers, so that represents something. And we have the symbol of the pentacle here, right? So I'm getting an earth vibe here, very grounded and rooted. And I feel Mother Earth is also connecting with you. So just being connected to Mother Earth is going to be incredibly important. And let's see what this White Witch, the message is here. So take the highest road and choose the light, Capricorn. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goodness within you. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light there. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy where you're at? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to shine. So that is your message from the White Witch. And the Sun card, this is your light. This is your light. Why did I get lice coming in? So lice came through. But you are also, this source energy comes through you. So you're meant to shine that light. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number to close and seal your reading. And again, Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to take much with you here. The weight, the burdens, the heaviness, let's put that down and walk in a little bit more freer, a little bit more lighter. Okay, so your angel number today is the number 8, the number of power, the number of abundance and prosperity. Okay, so you might be seeing this number, balance of personal power. So things are balancing out, stabilizing for you. There's victory ahead. You are overcoming the challenges in your lives. You're going to find yourself in a place of success. You have a lot of strength that is building up through the experiences you're having, and abundance is in the air. So look at this, a lot of good luck, golden energy coming in. I want you to pay attention to the colors gold, green, and yellow. You might be seeing these colors around. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you are brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful magic intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful magic intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.